What's going on YouTube? It's your boy the Chocolate Bay, you guys. I've been missing a little action. I think I'm coming down with a little cold. I'm congested. I'm not feeling too well. But I just want to address a little bit this whole Tasha K thing and Storm Monroe. So I've been watching like everybody else, y'all perusing the streets. So Tasha K did put up a video, you guys, a couple days ago between her and Jaguar Wright. Now, she alleged that Jaguar Wright was trying to get into contact with Storm Monroe. She couldn't. So she called Tasha K, which I was a little bit confused because y'all know her and Tasha K has not had a good relationship. They got into it on that live, and then Tasha K tried to drag her and come at her, so which wasn't good. So they were going back and forth. Tasha threatening her, she threatening Tasha with coming to whoop AA. Y'all know how I go. But what gets me, okay, I was listening to the Wiley show and Tasha K played a little bit of the video too, right? So Tasha K alleged on the Wiley show that Jaguar Wright was in her DM months ago. Now, what I don't understand is, y'all, she said Storm contacted her first now, right? So according to Storm on his show, Storm alleged that his Storm chasers, his followers, they got him the interview. So I was a little bit confused on that. I'm still confused. Did Tasha K Storm pass you the interview? Or did your people get it for you? Because it's looking like she might have passed it to you. Because I'm looking like, well, if y'all know that they're cool, how could she just evidently go to Storm Monroe next? So I'm just like, I'm a little sketchy on that. But anyway, in a convo, Tasha alleges that Storm had said that, no, in the conversation, Tasha alleges that Jag had said that Storm and Tasha K had set her up. Now, Storm Monroe was like, from the recording, she was like, who told you that? I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Tasha K was playing a recording. She played a little bit on the Wiley show. She uploaded it. I never actually heard Jaguar Wright say that. And even Jaguar Wright was on a young lady named Nosy. Shout out to Nosy playing the recording. Tasha K, it appears that she edited the recording. Jaguar Wright was playing the authentic version, the unedited version. Tasha K uploaded that, butchered it up, baby, like a mother. So she wasn't being authentically true with that. Now it gets crazy because after she left the Wiley show, Storm goes live. And I'm thinking like, okay, y'all, Storm, I was so disappointed in Storm. Storm seems like a cool dude, a level-headed dude, smart guy. He got on his show cursing Jaguar out, calling her bees, liars, all that stuff. But I'm like, dude, we've heard the recording. Jaguar never actually came out and said that she thought you had set her up, Tasha. Even if she did, does it count for all that? And I'm like, Storm, you on your show with a belt in your hand, flapping the belt like you about to beat a black woman. Then you have on this Burger King hat trying to comfort her, calling her bees and all these type of vulgar words. And I'm looking at you like, Storm, dude, this not even believable. You a humble, quiet guy. This not even your character. So I'm thinking like, we already know that you and Tasha don't even fool with each other like that. So it's crazy, dude, that you trying to make us believe that you this angry, for one, and that you and Tasha have this type of relationship. And I'm thinking like, dude, you should have did your own research. If Tasha told you that, you should have picked up the damn phone and called Jag his F and be like, hey Jag, I heard this. What's up? What's up? Is this true? But you didn't. You got on your platform cursing her out, which looked foolish. And I'm like, Storm, dude, that's not even your character. That's not even your character. You going off, which was not even believable. It was not. You not no tough dude. You not no thug dude. You not no street dude. I'm not either. But brother, that whole little play, it wasn't cool. It wasn't believable. It was almost like you were trying to show the boss Tasha that you were this type of guy, that you had her back and that you would go along with her. But it wasn't even believable. It was just like a joke to me. And I was just shocked. I'm like, dude, you this man, you pounding on the table, you going off over something so small. You could have picked up the phone and even asked Jag, is this true? And even if she said it was, okay, but I'm like, dude, you doing all this over this? Over something so small that you could have verified. And whatever Tasha was playing, Jag never came out and said that she thought y'all set her up. So I'm thinking Tasha is even playing you and you trying to do things for appearances, like you this big dude trying to defend her. And dude, it ain't coming off that way. I'm just like, Jag, brother, you making yourself look foolish. Foolish. You trying to come at her with a Burger King hat on and a belt. Like, and what gets me, Storm, I'm not trying to come at you, brother. You seem like a cool, nice guy. But I've heard you talk about your life a little bit. You from Arizona, and I even heard you on the Wiley show talking about how when you came to Atlanta, you were shocked about how black people had wealth, and usually I think on your block in Arizona, it was maybe one, well-to-do black family. And what gets me is I don't think you're comfortable with black people, especially black women. You're not comfortable with being in the confines or being in close proximity with black people. You seem very uncomfortable. I know you talked about being in a you're in a white fraternity, which isn't nothing wrong with that. But when I hear you speak, you seem like you're very uncomfortable. You're not accustomed to being around your own people, and that's the issue. Even when I used to hear you talk about the housewives, you used to come at these black women hard, and I'm just like, what's the motive? Why so harsh over these black women? And I don't think you even like black women that way. I could be wrong. I'm not saying you hate black women, but I'm just saying you don't have any type of rapport with black women. I could just tell you don't feel comfortable. You don't feel like you could confide in them. You don't feel like you could relate to them. Black people, black men, I could tell that as well. You seem like you feel more comfortable with white people. And I don't know if it's the way you grew up or if you were raised by a white family, but I could tell that you do not feel comfortable with black people. And I just want to put that out there. And also as well, like you were talking about smaller YouTubers. Okay, in some point of your life, Storm, you were a small YouTuber, and I don't get this with people. Just because a person has 100 and something thousand followers and a lot of views, that means what? That just means you have a lot of followers and subscribers and views. And in my opinion, if you have that many subscribers, your every video should be in 100K. You should have no video less than that. It should match up exactly. And I don't get that. Just because you have that many subscribers or followers or views, that means what? That means you get into heaven. That means you better than people. All that means is you get a little bit of more money than most of us. We all get paid through the same people. Google AdSense, YouTube, Google. It's a platform that's not even owned by us, by black people. It's not. I mean, I don't get that with some of these people. They have all these subscribers and they think that they're better than just because they talk about celebrity gossip, in which many of us do. I don't. No, nobody's talking about a cure for cancer or AIDS or anything, or HIV or some type of disease or illness. We talking about celebrity gossip. So when people bigger YouTubers try to shame smaller ones, I don't get that. We all get paid through the same people. And what gets me as well, if they take Google AdSense, if they demonetize all the big YouTubers' channels or your channel, where would you go? Do you have a huge platform where you making the same thing here outside of this? No, you don't. And most of us small YouTubers, we have careers, we have things we doing, so we can't do this 24 hours. We can't do this every day. We do it whenever we have a chance. And even the YouTube guidelines, they tell you consider this like a part-time job. This is not a full-time job. But I don't understand people like you that want to come at people for like smaller YouTubers. So what? Just because you have 100K, that means that you put in a little bit. That means what? That you're special. I'm trying to like, what does that mean? Like that gets me with these people. Like that you're better than people because you have this many subscribers and views. Is that? I mean, if they take away that platform to get paid, you'll be messed up like a lot of people, Storm. If they demonetize your channel, you think you still gonna do this for free because you love it? No. And you've changed a lot. You were talking about money, getting paid, and that's cool, brother, but we all gotta pay taxes. No matter if you making this much amount, we still gotta pay taxes, but that doesn't make you better than any of us, smaller YouTubers. But I don't get that. When these people get to a certain amount of numbers and subscribers and views, they think that they're better than. It's like, should a doctor talk to a nurse? Because should he not? Because she might not be a doctor as well like him? Or like, I don't get that. Like, it's some type of superiority complex with these bigger people. Like, they act like they can't come down or talk to certain people or acknowledge them because they don't have the numbers or subscribers. Like, why does that even matter? I don't get that. So yeah, but I'm gonna close this out. I'm just want to say, Storm, I was a little bit disappointed in you and your actions. I was like, dang, I thought you were, a certain type of brother, which you are a certain type of brother. But I mean, to come at her like that, I was just shocked. I was like, dang, is this the same Storm that people we watch it? I'm like, dude, you didn't change a lot. Coming at her for something so simple that wasn't even proven. You could have just called and asked her. Did that come to mind? But comment below, y'all. Peace.